I'm going to be going over my kayak setup for filming and fishing that we've seen in the recent videos. You can really customize this any way you want. I have the native Slayer as the kayak, and then what I have is like an older fashioned film tripod that expands at the bottom and then raises up. This is for the front facing camera that you see in a lot of the fish clips. It doesn't really get in the way of the rods too much. I mean, a little bit sometimes when I'm, you know, trying to rush or something, I'll get caught on something, but it's not too hard to work around. And then for the back, I have a tripod mounted down. This is the best way I've found to do it, is kind of take these bungees and I loosen them up, and then you clip them in this. And this is just a generic Walmart brand. Like, I think it's the On brand tripod. And you clip it in the things and clip that down. And then I also have a phone holder. This is for more of like the TikTok or YouTube shorts kind of filming. And then above the phone mount, you have the GoPro mount, and that GoPro just shines down on everything. And the good thing about this tripod, even though it's super cheap, it has, oh gosh, where is it? This, where you can raise it up, and sometimes I'll have it shining down more on the setup like that. And sometimes I'll even just point it straight when I'm standing up in the kayak if I'm sight fishing. You can do the same thing with this one. You know, if you raise it up the whole way, you can kind of put it at the level of where you're standing if you're doing a bunch of sight fishing. The thing I've had to adjust about this is having this tripod here in the back is fitting a milk cart here, you know, with your rod holders. You still can fit one here and have rod holders on the front and just have one and one, and it goes around the GoPro. When I'm doing red fishing, I usually only rock 1 or 2 rods and then just like very limited tackle, so I don't really have to mess with the thing being too full. But if you were doing bass fishing or something that you needed more tackle, you can still kind of fit it in between the tripod. So yeah, this is the setup going into the 2026 season. I'm pretty excited. I'm definitely gonna do a lot more kayak fishing. It's just such a nice way to fish for the redfish. It's a pretty sweet looking setup. So I'm currently rocking a Sony Z7 I camera for this, and then I just rock a GoPro Hero 9 for this, and then just the phone for the phone mount. And sometimes I'll have this tripod up at the front with the phone,